GNC News. Updates about the war. After the Japanese Empire's devastating attack on Pearl Harbor, reducing our naval fleet to close to nothing, America finally declares war on Japan and the rest of the Axis powers. With our naval fleet destroyed, our President Franklin Delano Roosevelt announced production goals that are previously unheard of. The numbers are classified, but you can expect with our nation's industrial power and our people's newfound determination to succeed and defend our nation that is being attacked, that America will be a formidable enemy in this upcoming war. Some details are classified, but it is announced that an increase of supplies in the military, from airplanes to tanks, is underway. To meet the production goals, as well as to give food and necessities to our soldiers who are fighting for our people, the government is encouraging people to buy war bonds. It doesn't only help us individually, but it also helps our country, our allies, and the very beliefs we believed in. The government was severely affected by the war and is trying its best to make the best out of the situation and protect this country and everyone living in it. You know, Mariah, the government is really doing a lot to protect us and make us feel that we matter. They are focusing on the military so we are protected, and at the same time, they are giving us normal people a chance to feel that we helped out in this thing through war bonds. And it's really good to think that most people in this country is willing to help each other in times of need. It's like hitting two birds with one stone.
Buying a war bond can really make you feel like you're helping, even a little bit. On the other hand, government monitoring. The government is playing a huge role in monitoring the production in this country, along with economy and communication.
The government is encouraging farmers and workers to produce necessities for the U.S. and allied troops. Factories are being retooled to produce goods that support the war effort. The president's administration is in control of labor strikes. They created a rationing system. Taxes have been raised to help fund the war. Communication has been censored to prevent strategic information from being leaked. There has been a violation of civil liberties. Americans are purchasing war bonds to help with the war effort. Employment is high, and it's allowing Americans to be able to spend money. War jobs are taking care of those that are unemployed. Prices have increased due to the limited amount of resources, but it seems like our economy is getting better.
At least something fortunate came out of these unfortunate events.
You're right. With employment rates going up, people finally have money to spend on their necessities, as well as help build with the war by buying war bonds. Some people will finally be able to provide for their family, and America as a whole is slowly starting to go out of this depression. It's just a shame that war has to break out for this to happen. Imagine all those lives that are lost and are about to be lost because of this war. But on to a much happier note, let's hear our on-screen reporter who is in front of KM Factory, which just went on a hiring spree some time ago due to the increase of production goals.
Hi, I'm Olivia and I'm going to be interviewing Jake, the factory worker. What would you say the government has done for you as an individual?
Well, they've done a lot for me, really. I'm no longer unemployed. I've been given a job as a factory worker, and it pays good. I'm able to provide for my wife and children. We won't have any more cold and hungry nights. I feel like a new man thanks to the wonderful generosity of the government. I'm so grateful.
What was your life like before your new job?
I was dirt poor. I had to steal food and money to support my family. It was hard seeing my children go hungry and my wife struggle to stay strong. It really broke my heart, and I was losing hope. But the government saved me, and I'm finally able to provide a life for them that they deserve.
Thank you.
It's one thing to believe in something, it's another thing to fight for it. Be safe, and I hope to see you next time here on GNC News.